Welcome back. I'm Matt Vasgersian here on the MLB pregame show. As we draw closer to the first pitch in this series opener, let's have a look at our Topps player spotlight. The dude, Gerald, has people around the game buzzing. He took home the AL Cy Young Award last year, and we can see him there receiving the award from his manager just a few moments ago.
Well, the secret's out on this guy, D-Row. He is not only lights out. This guy can get it done. Pitches deep into games. He can eat up innings, and more importantly, his stuff is elite.
I agree, Dan. He shut down the league all season long. I'm interested to see if he's built on last year's Cy Young award-winning season and gets off to another hot start.
All right, lineups and first pitch are coming up next. Stay tuned for that right here on the show. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Chicago White Sox. White Sox baseball starts right now. The dude, Gerald, is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
Standing in, Ender Inciarte, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The right fielder, number 12, Ender Inciarte.
Here we go, fellas.
Here comes the first pitch. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here. This team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down this lineup. One thing jumps out, a lot of guys with some quality batting averages. They find themselves in the top third of the league in batting average, and that usually bodes well. As the season gets long, if you can keep your approach, usually leads to winning games.
Justin Twine comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230, 2 home runs and 7 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone. In now is Anthony Rendon. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Anthony Rendon.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Yeehaw! It's 0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
The 0-2 home. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. Now it's the White Sox turn in a scoreless ball game. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Trout.
Hey, here we go. No outs now. Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball one.
No, that missed. 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Count is 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Batting fifth. The second
So
baseman.
here's Scooter Gennett.
Scooter
This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He'll enter play at .313, 10 home runs and 34 driven in. And he gets him to swing through that
No
one. He's
ball,
in
2
control, 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this
Get him
one.
yourself right here. Let's go, baby.
And a
That's the
classic
ball,
0-2
low.
pitch as the
now,
changeup
got
misses
one,
low,
got
and it's
one.
1-2 now.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Batting fifth. The left fielder.
Well, he's at
number
first
8,
now.
Justin Upton.
Here's Justin Upton now. Yes, he'll take a look
No,
at ball
that's out.
one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Two down now.
One and one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Fouled away.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Angels are gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now batting, Matt Thaiss. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The first baseman, Matt Thaiss.
Here it comes.
All right.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive
1-1-1.
sliders in a row. This
That's
guy's
foul.
slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On, he pops it up. In comes Mazzara. Just foul.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Batting 8th, the designated hitter, Michael Paez.
Plays that first here.
At the plate, Michael Paez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. The average for him at 267 on the year. 3 homers, 9 driven in.
Hey, we got 1 out right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Here it comes on 0-2.
Straight up, straight
now
up.
That's popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Hey, 2 down here.
9.
Standing in now, Taylor Heineman. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 0-1. Heineman playing here in his age 31 season. He was an 8th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score.
Welcome back. The White Sox are set to hit here in the 3rd inning, and hit is something that they've done very well this season. Entering the day, they rank among the best teams in the league in stolen bases. A lot of teams these days rely more on big swings at the bat to generate offense, but when I asked a member of the coaching staff about their approach on the bases, he told me they're simply playing into their strengths. He said they have a lot of really athletic guys, so it would be...
Here's Ender Inciarte, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Plays it first now.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Lifted the other way to left center. And the Halos have their first hit of the game.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
To second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
The 3rd baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. 1-2.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Anthony Rendon is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Let's turn two.
Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs.
Steal.
There he goes. Pitch misses low. The throw down.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And another foul ball. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. On the ground to the right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Trout, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, place it first, place it first.
Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Ready on 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Angels strand 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Now at the plate, Scooter Gennett. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So digging in now, Justin Upton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Circle change there, called strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is on his horse, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases.
No runner, hold it right there.
And he'll pull into second with 1 away. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. As he moves into double digits now as we check out the team leaderboard, that is 10 for him here on the campaign.
The first baseman, number 23.
Stepping in now, Matt Thaiss, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
Hey, we got 1 here.
Here it comes on 0-2. Hit back up the middle. And that's the 2nd out. And now for the Angels, Michael Paez, runner in scoring position with Sugan.
Michael.
He's set. Here it comes. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, 2 outs here, 2 outs.
Oh, and 2. Here it is. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Angels leave 1. Halfway home, still no score. Ready now, Taylor Heineman. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
In there at the knees, strike 1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
You got no one.
The 0-2 once more. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow! So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And you can see that he's had it working here in the first 2 months of the year, currently leading the AL in that category. Digging in, Ender Inciarte. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Hey, 1 down now, 1 down.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is pulled into right, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the 2nd out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Standing in, Justin Twine. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Justin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
0-1.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Line drive to center field, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Up next for the Angels, the third baseman.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, 2 down.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
You got it. Get us out of this.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Angels strand 1. They trail it here 2-0. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Line drive to left. Mazzara ranges deep into the corner to make the catch for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
The batter, number 14, second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Anderson scoops it up onto first, and it's a quick start to the seventh as now there are two away. Stepping up now, Justin Upton. He doubled his last time through. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Ball one. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. The pitch.
Full count.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Angels are gone in order. They trail things here 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Matt Thaiss.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The next 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. Mendick trying to get there, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. The bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Hey, plays out 1 right here.
Digging in, Michael Paez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Trevor Rosenthal enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Trevor Rosenthal.
They just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Chicago White Sox used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. The dude, Gerald, wins his league-leading 10th game of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Shohei Ohtani pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Aaron Bummer closes the door for the save, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew.